Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you guys are the best. You are the real MVP, alright? And if you're just joining us on this channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button because trust me, you're going to learn a lot, alright? So in our tutorial today, we are going to learn about variants in Figma. Okay, so what exactly is variant? Variants allow you to group and organize similar components into a single container. Okay, so with just one click on your property panel in Figma, you can change to variety of components. Okay, so first thing first, we have to create our button. Okay, and to do that, let's click on we come to our text here. You click on text, or better still, you just hit your key button on your keyboard. Okay, so whichever one that is convenient for you. Okay, so once you do that, then you type whatever you want to type. Okay, button. All right. Okay, so once you've done that, okay, then you select your text, then you hold down your shift and A button on your keyboard to change this text to auto layout. All right, shift, you hold down your shift and your A together. All right, so immediately you do that, you can see here we have auto layout. So then you can bring this to align to the left. Okay, let's align to the left here. All right, so the next thing we are going to do now is to change, to put color, to add color, and so that we can see our button properly. All right, so what you do now is you come to fill. Okay, so for your fill, you click on fill. So for fill now, I want to change it to black so that we can see it properly. All right, then your text, we have to change it to white so that we can see our text. All right, okay, so now we can see our button. Okay, so we need to make adjustment to this auto layout. So we come to our horizontal padding here. Okay, so let's give it a 32 or 34, whichever one. Okay, 34. All right, so then our vertical padding to, let's give it 20. All right, okay, so there we have it. Okay, then our corner radius means this edges, we don't want it sharp, we still want it a bit curved. Okay, so let's select and come to corner radius here. So let's put our corner radius to 5. All right, okay, all right, so our button is looking beautiful. So the next thing we're going to do is to select our button. All right, then come to this create component. All right, so you click on create component. Once you click on create component, you can see this purple line around your button. It means you've created a component, and this is our primary component or our main component. All right, so the next thing we're going to do for us to start our variant is to click on this plus sign here, you can see add variant. Okay, so you click on it. Once you click on it, you have a duplicate of the primary component. So then we can change this to whatever we want to change this to. Okay, so for this one, let's click on it. Okay, so now before then these are primary components here. Let's rename it here. You can see current variant property 1 default. So for this our default state, let's change it to full button, or better still, let's just put it as fill. Alright, so we have fill. Then this, let's make adjustment to how we want it to look. We want to make it outline. Alright, okay, so for us to make this outline, we come to fill, we close the high, then we come to stroke. Alright, we add a stroke to it. Let's make the stroke 2. Let's see how 2 is going to look like. Okay, I think it's okay. Then our text, we have to change our text to black so that we can see our text very well. Okay, so we've created a variant. So let's rename this outline. Okay, this is variant 2. So let's outline. All right, outline, enter. Okay, so want to add another variant again, so you click on this plus button here. All right, so we have a duplicate of that. So for this one now, you can decide to bring in an icon. All right, so let's bring this Google icon in. All right, let's drop it in. So let's expand this first so that you can see. Okay, so once you drop it in, you can see it automatically absorbs it. So that's the beauty of auto layout. So you don't need to make manual adjustments. Automatically it will adjust itself. All right, so I think we are good to go. I like the way it's looking. So assuming this your icon and your button, you want to adjust the space in between, this is where you come to this horizontal space between items. Okay, so this is where you come. Can you see? But I'm actually okay. Yeah, it was okay. So to create another component of this, let's create another component of this. So you click on this, then you click on this plus button. So let's make a capsule button. Okay, so to do that, okay, so we are going to select our button. Right, then let's change our corner radius to 20. Okay, you can even make it 30. Right, so we have our capsule button. Okay, so don't let us forget to rename this from variant 3 to, let's put it icon, so that we know that is this one that we have with icon. Okay, all right, so we have this one, so let's rename it as capsule. 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 Okay, enter. Okay, so you can actually create different variants of buttons you want. So let's click again. Can make this one let's put like a shadow to this. All right, so to do that, okay, you come to effect, okay, drop shadow, then you come to this. Let's change our Y to 8, then this blur to 16. All right, so that's another variant. Okay, so you can see our shadow underneath. All right, so that's the beauty of our variant. Okay, so now you can now come to asset. If you want to use it on your project, you can now come to asset, click on asset. Once you click on asset, you can see button. Okay, so you click on it. All right, so let's bring it out. So if you have a project you want to work on, that's the way you just go to asset and drag out. Okay, so from here now you can change this single component to any of these components we have here. Okay, so how do we do that? Okay, so we already have this selected, so we come to our property. All right, so if you want to change it to the one with icon, the Google icon, you just come to icon here. Can you see? So if you want to change the one with okay, we didn't rename this. Let's rename this to shadow. Let's rename this to shadow so that we will identify that this is the one we have with shadow. So this same one, select again. You want to change it to the one with shadow. Alright, can you see that, guys? Alright, select again. You want to change to the one that is outline. Alright, so that's the beauty of variant. Okay, so another thing is, so now this is property variants. Okay, so we can also do, let's do another type of variant. Okay, all right, so for this one also we can, let's click on this and let's reduce the opacity of the fill. Okay, just come to fill. Okay, let's reduce the opacity. All right, this is okay. All right, so we can connect this. Let's go to prototype. So select our button, then we come to prototype, then we come to interaction. Okay, So let's click on this plus button here. Alright, so for this one now, we are going to click on this and then connect to this button here. We want to create an over effect, okay, an over effect, okay. So for this interaction details here, we are going to change our on clicks to while hovering, okay, while hovering, okay. So I want our animation to be on instant. All right, then I want it to change from this to this. All right, so now what we do next is let's bring it out again from here. All right, then we come to our play. Alright, so once we over on this, can you see, once you over on it, you can have the over effect, okay, right. So let's show you another way we use variants. Alright, so we come to alright, let's go to fill, let's give it this color. Alright, then let's give it a corner radius of 20. Alright, so let's duplicate, Control D to duplicate, right? Then I want to shift this in like this. Alright, let me just give it a stroke. Alright, so the stroke is too sharp. Let me reduce the opacity of the stroke. Forward. Alright, this is okay. Alright, so let me group it. Group. Okay, so let's come to layer to rename it. Let's rename this as radio button, radio button slash uncheck. Alright, uncheck, enter. Okay, so let's duplicate this again. Control D to duplicate. Alright, so I want to bring this to this other end. Alright, so to do that I will use my arrow key, shift to the other end. Alright, okay, so I want to change the color of this one to black. Okay, and move this forward a bit. Okay, I think we are good to go. Okay, so let's rename it again. Let's rename this to check. Okay, let's rename this to check. right. Checked. So we have here, we have radio button slash checked, unchecked rather. Then here we have radio button checked. Okay, so to create our variants now, so we turn this to, we change this to the create component of this, create component, and this one also create component. All right, then we select the two together. Okay, so once we select the two together, all right, automatically Figma will give us this option of combine as variant. All right, combine as variant. So once we click on that, automatically Figma will create property for us. So you can see here, initially what we have here was radio button slash checked, radio button slash unchecked. But now Figma has automatically removed that for us and has created property for us. So we have our property for this, then we have our property for that. So we have checked, unchecked here. You can see it. The value here, we have checked, unchecked. Okay, so we can rename our property to state 1. Right. So now let's go to asset and bring up the instance. Okay, so we have an instance here. So let's see, checked, can you see, unchecked. Okay, so peradventure you don't want to have coming down to this drop down arrow to check and unchecked. You just want to have a toggle button to achieve your changes. Okay, so what you do is, for this checked now, you can change it to, for this checked, for this unchecked rather, you can change it to false. All right, false. Okay, false. All right, then we can change this one to true. All right, true. Enter. So once we do true and false and we click on our instance, we definitely see the toggle button. Can you see? So can you see, instead of us going to that previous one and clicking the drop down arrow to click checked unchecked, because we've changed this our components to true and false, we have the toggle button, which make it easier for us. Okay, all right, so we have, so that's that. Okay, so now if you are done with all your variants and you want to apply it to your real-time project, so let's do that now. So let's So you come to your asset. Let's bring this our button and let's take it to this. Just created this, right? So let me put it here. So I want to add like a sign in button here, right? Alright, okay. Let's give it a space. Okay, and that's okay. So now I'm going to change it to sign in. Sign in. Alright. But I want this button to expand such as to this to the same width as this rectangle that we have here. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll just click here, then I'll go to my padding. Okay, I'll go to my horizontal padding. Okay, so I'll move it until I get to where I want it to stop. Okay, and that's okay. Alright. Okay, so we have it. So now we can click on this again to duplicate, Ctrl D. Alright, we'll bring it down here. Alright, so now I want to change this to another variant. Okay, so I'll come to this app property. Remember when we name all these things? So we are on field presently, so I want to change it to out the ink icon. Okay, so let me click on this icon. So we have it. So here I want to put the action word as sign in logo. So here we can see that our button is out of place, so we can actually adjust it by coming to our horizontal padding. Alright, then we take it in until it gets to where we want it to. Okay, so can you see? So that's the beauty of variants. Okay, instead of creating your button at each screen, you start cutting that out for start your picture so that you won't have to waste much time creating different buttons for different screens. Okay, alright, so that's the end of our tutorial. Okay, so if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, alright, please kindly click on the subscribe button in order for you to see more beautiful tutorial like this. Alright, thank you so much and see you in the next video.